Rap Nerd.
What's good, Rap Nerds? It's your boy D-Sick, aka the Rap Nerd Boss, and we back again with another video, baby. And right now, this video is gonna be about what I predict for the future of hip-hop. We already know where hip-hop's been. You know, shout out to Biggie and all the legendary artists even before that, the 80s. We know who paved the way and all that. We know where we're at. But I want to talk about where we're going. Where is this hip-hop thing going? What's next? You know, hip-hop is forever changing, forever evolving, and it's always out with the old, in with the new when it comes to hip-hop. Always, always, always. No one could have imagined how fast or how much hip-hop could have taken over the world. Nobody could have predicted this, you know? Even when hip-hop got started back in the 70s, nobody could have ever predicted it would get this big. Hip-hop is really global now. It's taking over the world. Not just the country, but the world. And that brings me to my first point of what I think is going to change. Right now, I think the mainstream hip-hop is predominantly in the United States. However, that's one thing that I think is going to change. Because as more countries are starting to get Wi-Fi and all of that type of stuff, they're able to, you know, you could post a song from your bedroom now. You know, you could get a microphone like this and a laptop, and you could just put a song on SoundCloud or from wherever you're from in the world, and it can blow up. You know, there are some countries that don't have Wi-Fi yet. That's all it is. Once everybody gets Wi-Fi, once everybody has the same access and the same tools, I definitely think hip-hop is going to be more global, and the mainstream isn't only going to be centered around the United States. You're already hearing, you know, rappers from London, rappers from the UK, rappers in the United States are starting to implement some of their style, like the London grime and all that, into the United States. So it's only a matter of time before, you know, next thing you know, you're going to turn on your radio and you're going to hear a rapper from Africa. And then the next thing you know, you're going to hear a rapper from Brazil. And it's just going to keep growing and growing. It's going to really be global. I know that there's people all around the world rapping, but they might not have the tools and the access to really get it out there. So that's my first prediction for hip hop in the future. My next prediction is that lyrics will be more predominant. Right now, you know, of course, there are some lyrical rappers. You know, I'm not going to sit here and try to act like one of those people that make it seem like there's nobody out here spitting these days. There's rappers that are out here really rapping, but there's a lot of BS out there at the same time. And I'm not calling melodic rap BS, you know, because some of it's really good. A lot of it I listen to. I am saying, though, it seems like the whole melodic wave is kind of taking over the mainstream to the point to where these new kids that want to rap feel like that's the only way. They feel like that's what you have to do. And all you hear is just melody, melody, melody. Everything is melody and beat driven. And the lyrics are no longer what really makes you a star. It helps you have longevity. But, you know, back in the day, it's like you had to be nice to get a deal, you know? Now it's just like, just make something that sounds good and you can get a deal. So lyrics will be more predominant. Hip hop will be more international. And my third point is that record labels will fold. Nowadays, you know, you got your distributors that you could just sign up for just sitting behind your laptop. You got TuneCore, you got DistroKid. There's so many ways for people to distribute their own music now, and United Masters as well, that you don't even really have to, you don't have to sign a record deal. All you got to do is just create a demand for yourself, get a buzz, and you can literally control your own destiny these days. So I really think that a lot of these record labels are folding, and I think that record deals will be almost non-existent. You know, they're already suffering. There's only a few main record labels that still exist out here. There's like Sony, Universal, Warner Brothers. There's only a few of them. Atlantic. So That's definitely a prediction of mine, is record labels will be non-existent. And my next prediction is that I think that as far as music producers in hip hop, I mean, right now, everything is turning digital, you know, and I feel like people want the quickest and easiest way to be able to purchase beats and work with the producers that they want to work with without the hassle, without a whole bunch of back and forths and dealing with contracts and this and that. There are a lot of producers that are quote unquote online producers, me myself being one, and I think that that's going to become the industry standard. Now, what I mean by this is people that make beats are just going to put up a website, put all their beats up on the website with a price, and you just buy the beat. You go to that producer's website and you buy the beat, and the beat is yours. You automatically get sent the contract with all the terms and conditions, and boom, that's it. You know, right now, it's kind of quick. It's not really a quick process when a record label wants to reach out to a producer to work on a song. You know, you got to send all these emails back and forth, and your lawyer got to talk to their lawyer and all this. I think there's gonna come a time where rappers buying beats online is gonna be the industry standard. That's gonna be like the normal thing to do. You might still have some organic, you know, rapper producer sitting in the studio together. I never want for that to go away, because that's when we get the best music. However, I definitely think that we live in a lazy society, and it's only going to get lazier. So rappers are just going to start just buying beats online. You know, they're not going to go through all the fussle and bustle and hassle of all of that. My next prediction is that there's going to be a lot more live interaction from the stars that we love. We always see the rappers going on Instagram live and stuff like that, so there's a little bit of that now. But I think it's going to go to another level to where you're rarely going to see the artists that you love posting regular posts like on Instagram or whatnot. I feel like eventually everything is going to be live. I feel like all of social media is just going to be strictly live stuff. You know, if you want to keep up with your favorite artists, it's pretty much going to be like you got to get a notification of when they go live. And when they go live, you tune in. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of regular Instagram posts and Twitter posts and stuff like that. So that's my prediction for that. And my last prediction, I really hope this one comes true, but I think there's going to be a lot more hip hop billionaires. Right now, Diddy is right there, almost at that billion mark. Jay-Z has pretty much been able to claim to be the first hip hop billionaire. And people like that, you know, the Master P's of the world and all that, they've paved the way and kind of laid the blueprint, no pun intended, and showed you how to do it. So I feel like a lot of rappers are going to take heed to this. And in the next 20 years, we're going to see another few more hip-hop billionaires. Who do y'all think is going to be the next hip-hop billionaire after Diddy, of course? Comment below and let me know what y'all think, rap nerds. But anyway, those are my predictions for the future of hip hop. I think that hip hop right now is in a good space, and I love the culture, and I would love to see where it goes from here. So if you have any other predictions, or if you agree with me, disagree with me, whatever the case is, go ahead and comment below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like this video, please give it a thumbs up, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And until next time, if you don't have a vision, you're better off blind. If you don't live with a purpose, you're better off dying. It's D Sick, the rap nerd boss, and we out. Peace.